Hello and welcome to the online classes of computer science with Python. This is Renuka and today we are going to discuss about SQL. In our previous video, first video of SQL, we have discussed about the various commands, how to create SQL, how to insert values, how to sort the data in your table. In this video, we are going to discuss about the group by and having clause, then aggregate functions, update command, delete command, alter command, joins, natural and equijoin, and then drop command. So starting with the group by clause. What is group by clause? Grouping is basically used to organize data into groups in a table. Sometimes in a column there are repeated data and we want to organize that data into groups. We want to form the groups. So in that case we use group by clause. So group by clause basically combine multiple records into single or more columns using some functions, and that is group by clause. Group by clause is optional in select command. It is not always necessary that we have to use group by clause. It is optional. And what is the syntax? First we'll use select, then from, then where, and after that group by. If no condition is there, then we can skip where clause. Where clause can also be skipped, and then group by. So this is how we can use group by clause. Now some important points for group by clause. It is basically used with select command and various functions, aggregate functions like count, max, minimum, sum, average we can use with group by. It returns only one result per group, that is with the help of group by clause, and it always follows the where clause. If where clause is there, then it is after where clause, otherwise after from. Group by clause always precedes the order by. If order by is there, then that should be after the group by clause. So the order is select, then from, then where, then group by, order by. So this is the first example for group by. This is a table with 4 columns: employee ID, e-name, department ID, salary, and the query is that we have to group by. The group by command we have to use with grouping with the field name, department ID. Means we want to display the average salary of employees. The query is that they display the average salary of the employees group wise. Means in first group there are 2 employees, so their salary are 3500 and 2500, so average will be 3000, like this. In second group 3 employees are there, so their salaries will be totaled and divided by 3. Then third group 2 employees are there, their salary will be totaled and divided by 2, likewise. So what is the command? Command is select department ID, average salary. So department ID and their average salary from employee group by department ID. How this command will be executed? It will first group the data, like group department ID, employees with department ID 1 will come at one place, 2 at one place, and 3 at one place. Then their respective salaries will be totaled and divided by the number of employees. So in this way the output will come in this way: department ID and in department ID 1 the total number of employees salary added and divided by number of employees. Then department number 2. So grouping means, if grouping we are doing with the help of one column, so there is one condition that the column on the basis of which we are doing grouping, that should have रिपीटेड वैल्यूज़. पहली बात तो उसमें रिपीटेड वैल्यूज़ हो. वो जो रिपीटेड वैल्यूज़ हैं वो रिपीटेड वैल्यूज़ का डाटा एक जगह कलेक्ट कर देगा कंपाइलर, और उसके बाद उस पर डाटा प्रोसेसिंग होगी. तो कैसे वन वाले कंबाइन हो गए, उसका सैलरीज का टोटल एंड डिवाइडेड बाय नंबर ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज़, दैट इज़ 2. देन 2 those employees whose department ID is 2, their salary will be added and divided by 3, because number of employees in department ID are 3. Then 3 their salary will be added and divided by 2, because number of employees are 2. So in this way compiler will do the grouping, and after grouping it will give the result. So as we have discussed that aggregate functions can work with group by. So grouping can be done on one column or more than one column also. So that is grouping. Now suppose after grouping you want to apply some condition. So for that where cannot be used, we have to use having clause. Having clause is basically used to define condition after group by clause. If you want to apply some condition on grouping और ग्रुप ऑफ रोज, फॉर दैट वी यूज़ हैविंग क्लॉज. तो हमेशा ग्रुप बाय के बाद अगर आपको कंडीशन बतानी है तो आप क्या यूज़ करोगे, हैविंग क्लॉज. दैट इज़ वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर एक रो के ऊपर कंडीशन है, सिंगल रो के ऊपर, तो वेयर क्लॉज यूज़ होगा, वो ग्रुप बाय के पहले यूज़ होगा. लेकिन अगर मल्टीपल रोज के ऊपर आपको कंडीशन लगानी है तो वो ग्रुप बाय के बाद हैविंग यूज़ होगा लास्ट में. So how you can define condition? This is the example. Suppose we want to display the department ID and average salaries of those departments whose average salary is greater than 3000. So till here, till group by, our result was this. Department wise we have created the average salary, but we want to display the average salary of those departments whose average salary is greater than 3000. So this department is having average salary 3000, not greater than. So this will be excluded, only these two will be printed like this after using having clause. So whenever we want to have a condition on group by result, we can use having clause. मीन्स ग्रुपिंग करने के बाद जब हमें कंडीशन लगानी है तो वो कंडीशन किससे लगेगी, हैविंग से लगेगी, वेयर से नहीं लगेगी. सो व्हाट आर द मेन डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन ग्रुप हैविंग एंड वेयर. लाइक वेयर इज यूज्ड फॉर इंडिविजुअल रिकॉर्ड्स एंड वेयर इज हैविंग इज यूज्ड फॉर with group by. Where clause select rows before grouping and it selects rows after grouping. Where clause cannot contain aggregate function. अगर आपकी कंडीशन में aggregate function है तो वो कंडीशन कहाँ लगेगी, हैविंग में लगेगी, वो कंडीशन वेयर में नहीं लगेगी. ठीक है. वेयर क्लॉज इज यूज टू इम्पोज कंडीशन ऑन सिलेक्ट स्टेटमेंट as well as a single row function, and here it is on group function. And this is the example. If we say the condition like where column is greater than some value, so in that case we will apply condition here. But if we say that we want to apply condition on a after group by, then after grouping, then we can apply having condition. So these are the differences between where and having. Very simple difference. If in a condition you want to use aggregate function, तो ये बहुत अच्छी पहचान है. अगर आपको aggregate function यूज़ करना कंडीशन में, लाइक काउंट जो है वो फॉर एग्जांपल काउंट 3 से ज़्यादा ना हो, सम ऑफ सैलरी 5000 से कम हो, तो इस तरह जब आपको aggregate functions यूज़ करने हैं तो वो आप functions कहाँ कंडीशन यूज़ करोगे, हैविंग में. नेक्स्ट कम्स aggregate functions. Aggregate functions give us the combine the result of group. अगर आपको रिजल्ट कंबाइन करना है, ठीक है, लाइक एक कॉलम का आपको सम फाइंड करना है, तो आप सम, अगर आपको फाइंड करना है कि कितनी रोज हैं उस एक ग्रुप में, तो काउंट यूज़ करेंगे. एवरेज फाइंड करना है, देन एवरेज. मिनिमम फाइंड करना है ग्रुप में से, किसी ग्रुप में से, तो मिनिमम. मैक्सिमम फाइंड करना है तो मैक्सिमम. सो दीज आर द एग्रीगेट फंक्शन विच वर्क ऑन अ ग्रुप ऑफ रोज. रोज के ऊपर वर्क करते हैं. सो दैट्स वाई दे आर आल्सो नोन एज मल्टीपल रो फंक्शंस. Then comes update command. It is a DML command, data manipulation command. Why data manipulation command? Because it will make changes in the values of the table. जब टेबल की वैल्यूज़ में चेंजेस होते हैं वो डाटा मैनिपुलेशन कमांड होती है, और जब टेबल के स्ट्रक्चर में चेंज होता है वो डाटा डेफिनेशन कमांड होती है, DDL, डाटा डेफिनेशन लैंग्वेज. दैट इज़ पार्ट ऑफ DDL. सो अपडेट कमांड, सपोज वी वांट टू चेंज the value of any column, then we can use update command. Any field, so update, after that table name, then set. Update is always used with set. हमेशा set use होगा. तो set field 1 is equal to new value, field 2 is equal to new value, and after that is where clause. If condition is there then you can mention where. अगर कोई condition नहीं है तो आप where की ज़रूरत नहीं है. लेट्स सी द एग्जाम्पल. चलो अपडेट का एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं. विल मूव टू लेट्स फर्स्ट मूव टू MySQL ओपन करते हैं, कमांड लाइन, दिस इज MySQL कमांड लाइन and password is 123. Okay, so before going to any command we will use the default database, that is use test. We'll check how many tables are there in our database. So for that show table command is there. Okay, there are student table is also there, so we'll select asterisk from student. देखना है स्टूडेंट टेबल में क्या क्या वैल्यूज़ है, तो ये वैल्यूज़ है स्टूडेंट टेबल में, दिस इज़ आर स्टूडेंट टेबल। ठीक है, सपोज जिसका रोल नंबर 102 है उनका नाम है अनीता चोपड़ा एंड मार्क्स है 390। सपोज 390 मार्क्स को आई वांट टू मेक 420। ओके, सो देयर रोल नंबर इज़ 10102, तो वी कैन यूज़ अपडेट कमांड। अपडेट टेबल नेम इज़ स्टूडेंट, अपडेट स्टूडेंट, सेट मार्क्स को क्या सेट करना है मुझे, नए मार्क्स क्या है 420। ठीक है, किसके करने हैं, वेयर आइदर आई विल से नेम इज इक्वल टू दिस और रोल नंबर इज इक्वल टू दिस, सो आई एम सेइंग रोल नंबर इक्वल्स टू 102। तो जिनका रोल नंबर 102 है उनके मार्क्स मैंने क्या कर दिए 420 कर दिए। नाउ दिस इज अ सेइंग क्वेरी ओके। इफ आई again write select star from student, you can see 102, now the 102 is having marks 420, initially 102 was having marks 390, now it is having 420. So in this way we can make changes using update command. Then comes delete command. Delete means we want to delete a complete record. कोई एक वैल्यू नहीं डिलीट हो सकती, बट किसी एक स्टूडेंट का, किसी एक एम्प्लॉय का पूरा रिकॉर्ड मीन्स पूरी रो आप एक साथ डिलीट कर सकते हो। सो डिलीट फ्रॉम टेबल नेम एंड देन वेयर क्लॉज, यानी डिलीट, suppose I want to delete the record of roll number 102, so I'll write delete from student, delete from student, this is the table student, and where रोल नंबर, यू कैन नॉट डिलीट वन फील्ड, तो फील्ड नेम मेंशन करने की कोई ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, वेयर रोल नंबर इज इक्वल टू 102। सो 102 का जो भी पूरी रो है, पूरी रो दैट विल बी डिलीटेड। ओके, आई कैन शो यू, आप यहाँ पे ही देखो 102 है हमारे पास टेबल में, दैट इज़ फॉर अनीता चोपड़ा 12th 420 उधमपुर। सो इफ़ आई से डिलीट फ्रॉम स्टूडेंट where roll number is equal to 102, and now you can say query okay, it is saying, and we can see the records. These records in the table is not having 102, so 102 has been deleted from the table. This is how you can use delete command. Then comes alter command. Alter command means to make changes in the structure of table. In various form we can make changes, adding, deleting और modifying a column. आप पूरे कॉलम को एक नया कॉलम ऐड कर सकते हो, आप कॉलम डिलीट कर सकते हो, आप कॉलम मॉडिफाई कर सकते हो। अगर आपको नया कॉलम ऐड करना है देन द कमांड विल बी alter table, table name, add column name, data type. फॉर एग्जाम्पल alter table customer, कस्टमर टेबल में मुझे ईमेल अकाउंट, ईमेल नाम से कॉलम ऐड करना है, so alter table customer, add email and then its data type and size. So this table will be added in the this column will be added in the customer table, लेकिन ये टेबल empty होगा, इस पर कोई भी वैल्यूज़ नहीं होंगी। So this is how you can add a new column in a table. Another form is that I can use alter with drop command. Alter table, table name and drop column. अगर drop किया है तो आप कॉलम का नाम दे रहे हो ड्रॉप कॉलम ईमेल, तो पूरा कॉलम वहाँ से रिमूव हो जाएगा विद वैल्यूज़, अगर वैल्यूज़ भी हैं देन ऑल्सो, देन विद वैल्यूज़ द कंप्लीट कॉलम विल बी deleted. You cannot use delete. This is the difference between delete and drop. Drop is always we use drop if we want to drop a column, पूरा का पूरा column drop करना है, then we can use drop with help of alter. Not drop column cannot be used separately. किसके साथ यूज़ करना है, alter table के साथ. And if you are using delete, delete means you are deleting one row. So delete is DML command and drop is DDL command. This difference is very important. drop and delete. So delete drop column is ddl command and delete is dml command. Delete is used to delete the rows and drop is used to remove the column. Now if I want to use modify with alter, modify will help to चेंज द डाटा टाइप. मुझे डाटा टाइप बदलना है. सपोज कॉलम का नाम है ईमेल और उसका डाटा टाइप पहले varcat 255 था. नाउ आई वांट टू मेक इट varcat 250. सो आई विल राइट alter table customer modify column and column name was email 250. नया डाटा टाइप आप मेंशन कर दोगे तो मॉडिफाई करने से आप डाटा टाइप चेंज कर सकते हो. रीनेम भी कर सकते हो. ऑल्टर के साथ आप क्या करो, चेंज यूज़ करो. ऑल्टर टेबल एंड देन चेंज. ऑल्टर टेबल, टेबल का नाम, चेंज ओल्ड नेम एंड न्यू नेम. सपोज आई वांट टू मेक चेंजेस. ऑल्टर टेबल student and after that is change. There was roll number like this. I want to make RNO and integer. Data type is integer. So now the table old column name was this, but it will be replaced by RNO. So this is how you can change the name of a column. After that is join. Join means combining columns from two tables. उन दो टेबल्स को आप ज्वाइन करोगे जिनमें कॉमन कॉलम है. दैट इज़ वेरी मच नेसेसरी. जब आप दो टेबल्स को ज्वाइन करते हो, दो टेबल को ज्वाइन कर रहे हो बट उनमें साथ में एक कॉमन कॉलम है, दैट इज़ नोन एज ज्वाइन. सो हाउ टू ज्वाइन? ज्वाइन आर ऑफ टू टाइप्स, नेचुरल ज्वाइन, इक्वी ज्वाइन. So what is natural join? Suppose these are two tables, employee and area, employee ID, employee name, area ID, area name, employee ID. First condition that two columns should have the two tables should have the common column name. Employee ID, here it is, employee ID, here it is. It should be the primary key of first table and it should be the primary key of second table. Now we want to join these two tables. तो हम कैसे लिखेंगे? Select asterisk from employee, natural join area, second table name, on area dot employee id is equal to employee dot employee id. मीन्स जहाँ पे एम्प्लॉय आईडी दोनों का मैच कर रहा है. फॉर एग्जांपल 1 मैच कर रहा है, 2 इधर कोई मैच नहीं है तो 2 इंक्लूड नहीं होगा. 3 मैच कर रहा है, 2 है 3 इधर तो दोनों आएंगे. 4 इधर मैच कर रहा है तो सेकेंड टेबल में तो 4 आएगा. 2 का एम्प्लॉय टेबल में जो 2 है उसका कोई भी रिकॉर्ड नहीं है एरिया टेबल में, तो दैट विल नॉट बी इंक्लूडेड. सो हेयर एम्प्लॉय आईडी, एम्प्लॉय नेम, एरिया आईडी एंड एरिया नेम. तो रिस्पेक्टिव रिकॉर्ड आ जाएगा 3 पीटर एंड फ्रॉम हेयर 3 न्यूयॉर्क 3 4 कनाडा. और 3 वाले 2 हैं इधर तो दोनों आ जाएंगे. देन कम्स 4 में क्या है? 6 इंग्लैंड 4 तो वो भी आ जाएगा. बट 1 और 2 का कोई भी मैच नहीं है एरिया टेबल में एम्प्लॉय आईडी में तो वो नहीं आएंगे. सो 1 इज मैचिंग. 1 will also come. 1 John and then here it will be 3 and here New York. 1 will also come because 1 is matching employee ID here and here. Only 2 does not have any match here in area table, so 2 will not come in the output. So that is natural join. In natural join, the common column from both the table are coming here, like employee ID, it is coming 2 times, 1 time employee ID. So employee ID will come single time, the common column will come single time, that is natural join. But in equi join is also same as natural join. We can write here only join, not natural join. So that is the difference. And in equi join, the common column will come 2 times. So that is the difference. In equi join, natural join, both joins, the table is joined on the basis of common column. But in natural join, the common column was coming once in the result. But in equi join, the common column is coming twice in the result. Here also one mistake is there. 1 comma John will also come here. Then you can change the color, like 1 John, area ID was New York, sorry, area ID was 3 New York, and employee ID 1, that will also come. And these records, only 2 will be excluded because 2 in the employee table doesn't have any match here in the area table, so that means 2 will be executed. So what is the difference between natural join and equi-join? In equi-join, the common column comes twice in the result, and in that join, natural join, the common column comes once in the table. Here also you can see that we have written area A1, employee E1. So these are the alias names. These are known as alias names, like nicknames we have given to the table. So in condition where we want to use the name of the table, we can use these nicknames. A1 dot employee ID is equal to E1 dot employee ID. This is the joining condition which we are using with the help of on. So only those records will be displayed from both the tables where their IDs are matching. And why we are writing A1 dot and E1 dot? Because if we'll write simple employee ID, that will generate an ambiguity condition. Ambiguity means a state of confusion. Ambiguity condition. So to remove that ambiguity or confusion for computer, that employee ID whether to be taken from this table or from this table, we are mentioning the table name, like this is from area table and this is from employee table. So this is how you can make the joins. Then comes drop command. If you want to remove a component or complete table from the um, computer, then we can make use of drop command. Drop and then the table name or the constraint name we can mention is, for example, drop table, and suppose here we write student, then complete student table with values will be removed from the table database, and that's why it is DDL command. So thank you very much.